Hi, baby. The storm knocked out our power for a little bit. It wasn't for too long. Yeah, part 2. Hello. I am. I am admittedly very tired, I have to admit. But hey, we're here. Now then. Here we go. The adventure has ended. Continuing the game will return you to an earlier branching. Yes, confirmed. Lucky. Ours hiccuped pretty bad, so... Ah, okay. Peachy Bean! Give Peachy Beans lots of love for me, baby. Okay, so this took us back before... Ah, yep, okay, this took us back before everything with Agong. So we're gonna have to go through this sequence again. Thankfully, it does look like it kept everything. Almost everything. It doesn't look like it kept everything from before the branch. But that's fine. We still have all the jades, we still have all of our skill points. So we can kind of just speed through this next section here. To get onto the second ending. Wait, no. Are we already... Hold on. Can I still fast travel? Yes, I can. Okay. So we need to go back down into the Soul Sanctum. To do the thing. And then we'll have to fight our way back out again. We're gonna knock out the last 3 achievements that we need here. That doesn't require me to, like, reset the game. So... we'll have to fight Agong again. But I got pretty damn good at beating her, so... I feel pretty confident that I could definitely do it this time as well. Although if the power does go out again from the storm, I'm gonna cut my losses for tonight. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Just a heads up, okay, guys? Like, we're gonna try to see if we can get all this done now. But if my power cuts out again, then I'm cutting my losses. At least for now. I'll probably go ahead and speed through all the dialogue, too. Just because it's all stuff that we've read and seen before when we were going for the true ending. Alright. I wonder if it's even possible to skip cutscenes in this game. In fairness, I haven't tried. We're gonna find out, I guess. But once we get to the unique new dialogue, then I'm gonna start reading through it again. Hi, Agong.
Say.
Nope. Okay, so there's no skip. We'll just have to speed through the dialogue.
天有莲就来查，
教姑。
云色在客，迷惘那句色。
It is admittedly a little annoying that we can't skip all the dialogue and the cutscenes. That means we have to watch through all this heartbreak twice, even if I am speeding through the dialogue, trying to go faster.
Vincent.
King?
반차. 은.
哎，
因做我记里。
喂，
嗯，
我操！棍杯老鹰，
阮菜又来来，我做。是，阮都不行。我做伊使咧，我咧救阮。手无势，阮都不行。
I do think we are going to try to shoot for the platinum on stream. I definitely think we can do it. We'll just have to speed run a little bit to get into Kawafu's area. In order to get the final achievement, which is just to forcibly remove one of the chips from a Shanghai unit. Alright, we gotta go through this again. Come on. Nice, I actually did that whole sequence in one life this time. A little rough, but I'll take my victories where I can get them. Alright. Now we just have to make it back up to the pavilion again. We're not going to fight Xing Qian or do any of that this time. We're just going to go straight from point A to B. We already saw everything from the major ending anyway, so I don't need to repeat all that. Yeah, the fastest way is going to be from here. I do wonder what this other ending is going to change. If anything. Honestly, it's probably going to change quite a bit. Wrong way. Recycle the coin. Stonks! Oh. That's interesting. I might not be able to destroy the pot now. I should have probably did it before I did the final sequence. Oh well, it's fine. If I have to reboot the game up one more time after I beat Agong, then that's not a big deal. Alright. There goes Abacus. Again. Okay. This is the major pivotal choice. I have to be careful Not to hit the wrong button. No, now that I think about it, the Solarians are a more pressing issue.
You say that, but at this point, what can we do about it? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? Are you going to stop the Eternal Cauldron project? And that's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos.
Do you still remember our original promise?
Oh? What promise?
That we'd both return home in a blaze of glory.
Hold on. Oh! You're planning on going back to Penglai!
I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable.
Indeed, we have been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. But that's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation systems did not have a built-in return procedure.
Did you forget who wrote that system in the first place?
You got me there. If there is anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you.
Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home.
How is it that you always find a way to win me over? Better than croaking this far from home. So what's the plan?
We still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Aegong. However, there is something that I can only ask your help for.
Let me guess. Schwan?
Yes, help me take care of him.
What a hassle. Can't you raise him yourself? Oh, fine. Just stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. Fine, I get it. I'll do it.
Thank you.
You're giving me goosebumps. You never used to be all kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay?
Where are you going, Yi?
Remember the people who just broke in? Well, I need to put a stop to their evil plans.
But there was this super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own?
I'll be fine. I've been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes.
Really? You're not lying, right?
When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai.
Oh, an ocean! You can teach me how to swim so that I can swim all the way to your hometown.
You're gonna need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance.
How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, Yi. That old woman, she just waved her hand and then Abacus. It was so scary. I felt so useless.
Everything's okay now. It's all in the past. Are you hurt?
I'm fine, but I'm just sad that everything here is broken.
If we're all safe and sound, it doesn't matter how many things they break.
That was unexpected. Aegong was never the type to act on emotion. She would do everything right the first time. Why would she spare your life while you were trapped in her soulscape? I don't get it. There's probably no escaping a head-on confrontation now. Trouble's brewing on the horizon.
Fortunately, I have an excellent craftsman on my side who will save the day.
You and your sweet talk. Just let me know if you still want to adjust your gear. So what was the deal with the Dust Guardians?
The details are still fuzzy, but they may have been part of the Tianwu mutation experiments. The entire research center and Dust Guardian HQ has been occupied by the mutants.
Sacrificial pawns for Agong's experiments. What a pitiful end.
That's extra dialogue that we didn't get during the true ending. Yes, that was the true end we got, by the way. Alright, time to go and take on Agong one more time. We are going for that platinum trophy tonight. This should not take me nearly as long to beat Agong this time. I've got her patterns down pretty good, and it's still pretty fresh in the head, so... this should go way better. It should. Oh, root decryption progress at only 20% this time. Okay, I just got to adjust my Jade again. So, precise parries inflict internal damage. Striking enemies with slash converts some of it back into health. Free revive. Swift descent. And... where is it? The one from the pipe, that's right. There we go. Got it. Alright. Let's take on Agong one more time. This time for the regular ending. Okay, that dialogue is still the same.
What's all?
Okay, so all that dialogue is still the same, at least so far.
유지야 외누 파짐 제반우 쇼짐 자코산포이 와군 진사이 도힌토.
Okay, so none of this dialogue is different. Alright, let's go straight into this time. Here we go. Alright, Agong. This should not take nearly as long. At least if I do everything correctly. Okay, phase 1's done. Shit. I missed, and I'm sad about that. Got her. First try this time. Let's go. All that practice paid off. Okay. This dialogue is a little different. There was no hesitation between your movements. Your determination was in full show. You were supposed to be my greatest achievement. I am. That's why I've been fighting to stop you. I hope you're right. The real enemy never disappeared. I leave it to you. The fate of all Solarians. And she's dead. Like, she dies here. Alright. So what changes? Okay, so that's the core council chamber. And now with all 10 soul seals, we should be able to do it.
Opening star map. Course plotting complete. Calibrating navigation systems. Destination, Panglai. Rhizomatic energies sufficient. Open wormhole and commence interstellar jump.
I think that's what that said. Again, it was all going so fast, I couldn't read all of it fast enough. Yeah, she didn't infect the roots this time. So already that's kind of a good start. We're here. This is Panglai. I bet you that flower is Heng. That's probably where she died. Man, there's a lot of Tianhuo flowers here. It's a boat. Ooh, the scenery here is really pretty. That's a lot of brains.
Look, Xuan, Yi's back. I told you so. He came back real quick. I've been waiting ages for you. Let's play some Xuan-kun.
Yi, I've organized the recent energy reports together with Xuan. Penglai's soulscape system is functioning smoothly. There shouldn't be any short-term computing shortages. In addition, with regard to repairs being performed in the vital sanctums, we detected 0 anomalies in core function. Other than that...
Home sweet home. Now that's not nearly as gratifying of an ending. I don't like that. Can't get the credits, so we're gonna have to watch this again. Yeah, it is less sad, but definitely not as gratifying. And you can tell there was an undertone of that, like, body horror-esque stuff, because it really does look like they just kept the soulscapes going to keep all the Solarians asleep so that they could still cure the virus. Which also required them to probably still kill all the humans and turn them into that giant computer. I'm gonna let the credits play here. I'm gonna step away and do a couple of things while the credits are going. I'm gonna check the weather outside and see if the storm is broken, and take the dogs out really quick if it has. So I will be right back. Nope, the storm's still billowing outside, so the girls aren't going to want to go out. Alright. Credit sequence over. Thankfully, the credits aren't super long, even with the Kickstarter credits, which is nice. I wonder if we'll get a new title screen for this one. Nope. It's just the old one again. That's a shame. Oh well. Alright. We gotta go back into our main file one more time. Then we restart the game over again to get at one of the Shanghai units. And we're just gonna make a beeline straight there. Let's just get this over with. I don't want to do this, but let's just get it done. Wait. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, damn it. Shit. Well, we're not getting the platinum. Not this time, at least. I missed my chance to do it. The minute he gives the pot to Kuwafu, you miss the achievement. Which would mean I would not only have to go through the entire game all over again to get one of the data chips from the Shanghai unit, I'd also now have to go all the way back to the Grotto, which is halfway through the game, to get the clay for Xuan to make that all over again. So, which would require a whole nother playthrough, basically. Damn. I don't want to go through all that, at least not right now. That kind of grinds my gears a little bit. But, you know, I guess it's fine. I didn't really want to break the pot anyway, and I'm glad that this is kind of the last achievement I have to do. So, I guess it's whatever. The other one is just to do the Shanghai unit, and I suppose I could just do it in my own time as another playthrough if I really want to. Though that sucks, leaving that platinum trophy on 2 achievements not done. Feels bad, man. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal, and I don't want to, I don't want to focus on this any more than we already have. We've done a lot. Overall, between the 2 sessions, it took us maybe about 2 hours to get everything done? Because let me see here. What did the last one clock at before it was, unceremoniously cut off? Yeah, it was about 1 minute and 37 before I got, Das Boot from the lightning storm. So, yeah, in total it took us about 2 hours for the finale between both parts. I think I can be happy with that. I'll get the platinum trophy on my own time, because that's going to require me to redo a lot. And granted, that didn't take long, really. And now that I have a rough idea of what I'm doing and where I'm going, it should go much faster. That being said, this is where we are going to call it a night for 9 Souls. And I think this is honestly where we're going to call it a session as well. I kind of want to try to get some sleep tonight. And I have to kind of wait out this storm for the dogs. So I'm just going to sit and wind down for the night, I think. You know what? Before we go, closing thoughts. Deej, what did you think of this game overall? Were you happy with this? Did you feel this was worth the purchase? Trauma aside, are you happy with how everything went? Be honest with me. Man, I wasn't expecting that kind of visceral reaction. Oh, that's really funny. I actually really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I was going to. And granted, the game didn't exactly make me cry, but I got close quite a few times here. I loved the story. I loved the characters. This was a super well done game. Honestly, if Red Candle Studios makes another game like this, I'm all over it. If they do another horror game, probably not. But if they make another game like Nine Souls, oh yeah, we're playing it. No ifs, ands, or buts. This game is phenomenal. For only the third game of this studio, it was a really impressive showing. They should be really proud of the work they did here. The music was fantastic, the world was incredible, the story was interesting, and the characters really were the driving force here. I loved Xuan Xuan, Shenong, Yi, Kuafu. I loved all the souls. This is probably up there now with one of my favorite Metroidvanias that I've played. Man, at some point or another, I'm really gonna have to do like a little tier list, I guess, of the different Metroidvanias that we've gone through and been like, okay, where do these rank on a totem pole? But I would probably say Nine Souls is top 10 at the very least. This game was phenomenal. That being said, this is where we are going to call it a night and a show. When we next pick this up, we're going to finish Wuchang and get the true ending for that. And I think I'm going to try to shoot for the Platinum Trophy on that game as well. Though doing that is going to require me to finagle things a little bit. Which isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. I'll just have to be careful making my way up through the game. And doing a couple of things at some key points here and there. I love you too, Deej. Thank you again for the gift. This was a wonderful experience. And I am looking forward to the next new adventure that we go on. For now, this is where we will call it a show. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and we will pick this up next time with our continuation of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and I will see you all then.